Joining us now from South Carolina, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Senator, President Trump, as we just reported, has given Attorney General Barr, quote, full and complete authority to get and declassify all government secrets related to the Russia investigation. Here is the president.
I declassified everything they want. I put it under the auspices of the Attorney General. He's going to be in charge of it.
Senator, any problem with that?
No, not at all from my point of view. I was one of the Republicans insisting that Mueller be allowed to do his job. I never thought it was a witch hunt. The Mueller report is in, no collusion, Mueller didn't do anything on obstruction. Now I'm insisting that we get to the bottom of this. I want all the documents around the FISA warrant application released. I want to find out exactly how the counterintelligence operation began. I think transparency is good for the American people. Not one Democrat seems to care. I was the hero when I said let's support Mueller. I wish some Democrat would come forward to find out if the FISA court was defrauded by the FBI and the Department of Justice. So I support Attorney General Barr to make this as transparent as possible.
Critics make 2 points, particularly about this issue of declassifying, because these are, after all, the crown jewels of the Intelligence Committee, including reportedly the identity of a key informant who is close to Vladimir Putin. Here are the 2 questions that they raise. 1, can Barr be trusted with these secrets? And 2, can he be trusted not to cherry pick the information to make a case for the president?
Well, I think he can be trusted, and I'm going to look at this. Nobody doubted my trust or my ability to be fair when I supported Mueller. The people who are worried about this are worried about being exposed for taking the law in their own hands. It doesn't surprise me that the people we're looking at, they don't want transparency. We're not compromising national security here. We're trying to create a system to make sure this never happens again by shedding light on what happened with the FISA warrant process, the counterintelligence investigation. Did they have a lawful reason to surveil President Trump's campaign? Did they lie to the FISA court? Every American should want to find that out.
The other big story in Washington this week is the extraordinary war of words between President Trump and Speaker Pelosi. The president ended up saying that House Democrats have a choice. They can either legislate or investigate. Here he is.
I walked into the room and I told Senator Schumer, Speaker Pelosi, I want to do infrastructure. But you know what? You can't do it under these circumstances. So get these phony investigations over with.
You have made it clear, Senator, you disapprove of what the Democrats are doing to the president, but you also say that he can't allow them to goad him into ignoring the nation's problems.
Yeah, what started all this, Nancy Pelosi is riding a bucking wild bronco called the Democratic Caucus. 70% of the Democratic base throughout America wants President Trump impeached. She knows that impeachment would be political suicide because there's no reason to impeach the president. So she's trying to keep the party intact. If she goes down the impeachment road, Republicans take back the House, we keep the Senate, President Trump gets reelected, but her job is very much at risk. So what I think is going to happen here, I think that she's going to be driven toward impeachment. If she goes down that road, it will be suicide for the Democratic Party. From President Trump's point of view, I disagree with the idea that you can't work with them while they're doing things like this. You have to work with them. You can't control, Mr. President, what the Democrats do, but you can control what you do. And you need to lead this country to better bridges and roads and lower prescription drug prices. If they say no to you, that will help you. If they say yes and work with you, that will help the country. So I don't believe that the idea of working with the Democrats should be taken off the table because they're going too far.